Graeme, can I get your assessment of the performance today?
I thought in the first half we battled well and grew into the half, and when we started to pass the ball and started to show a little belief in one another, we opened the game up a little bit. We started to get better opportunities, scored a really good goal from some of the things we talked about in the brief and in the pre-match stuff, and I said at half time, what we don't want to do, we don't want to give them opportunity to load the box. No silly free kicks, no opportunity for them to build ahead of momentum. And for the first 10 minutes, all we did was give them the ball and give free kicks away and allow them to load in the box. And I thought we actually stood up to it, albeit we rode our luck at times and Wes made some really good saves. I thought we'd come out the other side of it and we started to pass the ball again better. We started to open the game up a little bit better. But the two goals are poor goals, basic stuff. And we need to get better at the basic stuff. We need to get better at defending our goal and giving Wes more protection than we did.
It was a good goal, of course, from Declan, but just how disappointing is it the fact that you didn't manage to build on that, particularly maybe in the first 15 minutes of the second half?
We talked at half time about making sure that we didn't get pushed back. We talked about making sure we had a clean sheet, making sure we won the second half and pushed on and got on the front foot, but they pushed us back, and we didn't do enough to actually trouble them. I didn't think we kept the ball well enough, we didn't move the ball well enough. But having said that, we've had some good opportunities of our own in the second half to go and score. And as I've just said, I didn't think we were clinical enough or ruthless enough in either box.
What do you learn from your squad when you look back at the last couple of performances?
I definitely learned that we need to do the basics better. I thought that Killy showed good intensity and good energy. I thought they did the basics better than we did. And fundamentally, if you get those right, you become difficult to play against. You become organised, and you always have an opportunity in the game because your quality should then actually bring you into the game. And I thought that when we did do that, when we were organised and when we did the basics well, we exposed areas and we have good ability, and Declan scores a really good goal. We just didn't do it for long enough. We didn't actually manage to get to a level for long enough in the game.
Did you see any positives today that you can take forward?
Yeah, probably, but I'll have to have a look back on it because at the moment it's a bit raw, it's a bit emotional at the moment for me to actually stand in here in front of you and say, yeah, well, that was good when we've just got beaten. I'm not that kind of guy. I have to get past that first before I can actually enhance the players' perception of it. When
you look at your squad just now, do the performances, the last couple of performances, give you an idea of where you need to strengthen and the numbers that you might need to bring in January?
Well, we know that already. We know what we need to do. We know how, the areas that we're looking at. But the players who walk onto the football pitch today, in my opinion, had enough to go and win the game. But we made basic fundamental errors. We were too slack and too loose, and we need to get harsher with one another at times because we put ourselves under pressure, not through anything that Killy do, but by us not being at a good enough level for long enough.